All right. I will keep you informed of that investigation, of that, and hey, you know, maybe he ain't trying to steal nothing. Maybe he's just trying to fill in. Maybe he's just trying to help out. Well, I put a lot of time and put a lot of energy, and I put a lot of money into Revolution Broadcasting. You wanna talk to me about it? I'll help. I'll work with you. I'll even, you know, some of my stuff, including my camper, still over at Ray's house, for God's sake. You know, I got stuff out there in some of the trailers that I'll let him use. Let's work together on this. If he's innocent, I'll be glad to help him prove him. Maybe somebody drove by, beat them both up. But Ray confessed, so that's all I've got so far, folks. Now let's see what else is going on. All right, first back on the switchboard. No calls here. If you want to call in, I'll talk to you today. 646-915-8774. Okay, and back to the chat room. Let's see what we got here. We got Reverend Righteous, or we got Dr. Decharge, or we got Truth Pilgrim in there. And the Truth Pilgrim says the power of the great Wurlitzer is incredible indeed. Dr. Decharge, the power of God can make all the difference in the world. And oh, okay, this is a Truth Pilgrim says God isn't intervening into the world at this time. I disagree. I disagree with that. I agree with Dr. Decharge. If you think that, then you just wait and see. I know for a fact he has already. And folks, you know, I think we make a mistake of getting stuck on the Bible. Yeah, it's a good book. Yeah, the people from 2,000 years put their wisdom down in books, and they sent it. Well, the same thing is happening now. Someday, kind of like Eustace Mullins. You know what Eustace Mullins books are selling for now? Something like $10,000. Someday, my books are going to be up in there. I'm working on a new series, but I've got 3 books for sale now. 2 of them are fiction. It's in a series, and that character that I created, you can read some of his adventures online right there on my website. Trevor Cameron. I named my character after my 2 sons because he had traits of both of them. People have asked me in Miami when I had the boats, when I owned the Sea-Doos, well, Clay, this is just you. You're just writing about you. No, my character's younger, stronger, faster, better looking, and got more money. And, yeah, that's just, it's character, it's fiction. But, what I wrote about a future segment 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, what I wrote in these books, they're for sale right now on my website, is happening today. This is the Trevor Cameron Terrorist Hunter series. And the character goes through a lot of the same revelations and wake-up calls and accumulates bits and pieces of information throughout the series, which will be 10 books. And what I wrote about 6 years ago is happening now, and they're talking about it on mainstream news. The same is true with my books. The same is true with my books. Mystery Babylon. Mystery Babylon is basically an autobiography. It's how I got into the Patriot movement, how I discovered about Operation Watchtower, how I met William Tyree in maximum security Walpole prison, where they put him to keep him from telling you himself about the Operation Watchtower that he was involved in, with it went right alongside with the Iran-Contra. I met him. I've talked to him. Now, in Mystery Babylon, we go back 2,000 years. We talk about the Bible. We talk about the predictions that are made in there. We talk about the mark of the beast, how it could be happening now. We talk about the world banks. We do all that. And I've got in there the assessment from Homeland Security, trying to point the finger, trying to say this about the Christian identity, to say this and that. And so the Mystery Babylon is a good primer for Christian identity, so you, the average person, can know what these Christian identity people think. And I have known Christian identity people over the years. Paul, that did media bypass, and his wife, they're Christian identity. Eli James was a really good guest and a good friend, and I enjoyed working with him on the book. William Fink is a misguided, stupid ex-con asshole, and he doesn't like me either. So we got these, but the main goal for us is to work together and stay free, so we can exercise these opinions according to our First Amendment rights. Whatever it is, whether you're Jewish, if you're a Muslim and you want to bow your nose down there in the sand and stick your ass up in the air and pray to Mecca, no problem, bud. You guys just line up there and that cow pasture there and do that, you know, and then go to work and get out of my face. Don't expect me to do it, because I won't. Now, you want me to be a good Christian and not say asshole? No, I'm not going to do that. And you will learn all of this about me in Mystery Babylon. You can buy it right now. You can read it tonight for $20. $20. And I just put out an email. And I'm telling you right now, I'm getting ready to shut everything down. I am getting ready to, if you want to know something about Clay Douglas, I've been telling you on this radio for free. I don't take commercials, because why? They can threaten my advertisers. They've done that. So they managed to shut me down out of 2 or 3 publications. Now I've got this website. Now I've got this thing, and I got more hits. And my website is worth more than Truth Radio or Revolution Broadcasting. My website gets more hits. You better listen. Now, I am telling you, I need your help. I need your support. I need some donations, and I will keep up this work. I'm not afraid of anybody on earth, and no, I'm not even afraid of God, because if I was doing something wrong, then I'd be afraid of God. But I'm doing what God's work does, and this is what I'm pointing out to you again in Mystery Babylon, folks. What I'm telling you about Mystery Babylon is that we can do, and some of us are doing the work of God right now. Right now. I'm trying to give you information. I cover a lot of stories because there's a lot of things happening there. And this story might be close to you. This story that I'm doing about this Revolution Broadcasting and Ray Powell, I hope he's innocent. Somebody killed my friend Chris. I want that person to pay for it. If it's Ray Powell, fine. There's no reason that anybody else has to get hurt. The talk show host, the people that backed him, the people that gave him money, whose website he stole. I found out what kind of person he was, and I walked away and I removed myself from him. And that's one of the reasons I don't broadcast on Genesis Network, because I know they stole the equipment. I was there. I was broadcasting at that time, and I told you about it, and I told you about their gold deals and how they were screwing people out of the gold. And it's not just Genesis. Hell, Glenn Beck has been pushing for somebody too. And I brought you that story right here on the Free American. Now, I need your help. I need some support. Make a donation today. Subscribe. Send a little bit of money. $30, $10 a month, this radio show alone and the information that's going to come out is worth it. Do it. My phone number is 520-413-2397 because I'm going to